This is for Auburn Court Ormo for Justin Wilmore. I've entered via the rear left downpipe. This is the one I attempted to jet last week on Friday. So I'm down the bottom of the downpipe here. I wasn't able to push through before. It took me quite a while to open up the actual IO cap. I don't know why it was on so hard, but I assume there must have been an issue at the factory, or maybe the seal got pinched in the actual thread. But I had to get the footies to open it up, and even that took me a good 20 minutes. Alrighty, so entering down here, going to see if I can get past this corner. Just managed it. So, got some obstruction on the camera, unfortunately. That does limit our view. This appears to, it's hard to say with the camera obstruction. This appears to drop back down. I'm just going to quickly locate this. Okay, so we're still located right at the base of the downpipe underneath the actual patio concrete. So this is still good. I'm going to see if I can get past this section. I seem to have gotten past it and I'm directly into some water now. So we're submerged. And this is about as far as I can go. So, oddly enough, this seems to elbow and then immediately elbow again. So it seems to step down multiple times. That's a very odd setup. I don't know why they do that. But this concludes my investigation at the base of this downpipe. No wonder I wasn't able to get through it with the jet, as it seems to be going straight down to God knows where. I'm going to continue my investigation. I'm going to quickly locate this. Alrighty, so I've just located this, and very strangely it seems to actually be going the opposite direction as it was expected, rather than running to the right or to the left of the property from the front and running alongside. It seems to be running back away to the other side of the property for some strange reason. So don't rightly know what's happening here. I know in our previous investigations that Rich has done, we found that the stormwater was incongruously run, and it seems to be run confusingly here on this side of the property as well. So I suppose at least it's consistently run weird. I'm going to do a few more investigations in a few other locations, see if I can actually find out what's happening here. Alrighty, this is an entry point via the second downpipe. This is the second downpipe on the left from the front of the yard. A few metres back from the previous entry point. Just cut an opening into here. Let's see how we go. Tough to get through there. Alright, making our way forward. It seems we drop down. Now this is just nearby. This section was installed by Dave some time ago apparently. Alrighty, dropping down further. Seem to be going further again. Just going to locate this real quick. Alrighty, located that as the area nearby that was dug up the other day. So, going to continue if I can get past this. It seems like it drops down. I don't know which direction of flow this is going to go, and I don't know which way the camera is going to go, so we'll see what we got. But a lot of hard corners and turns here, making it very hard to get through. I've already gone through 3 elbows, and now I'm trying to get through a T-junction, so it's entirely possible we will not be able to clear here. Alright, I don't think we're getting through here. That's not very ideal. So I'm going to try going down the next and last opening I have access to. We'll see how we go. So I'm at the front yard gully, and I'm running back up the line towards the downpipe. So I'm not running towards the front of the yard, I'm running back towards the house here. I want to see if I can maybe get through it with this connection, as I won't be going through elbow after elbow. Maybe I can find something a bit more. So I'm going to continue. No, it's a bit, the people ones are a little bit more precise.
Yeah.
This one's a bit bigger. This one's probably too big to put in someone. I wouldn't want to have this inside me anywhere. Okay, so I suspect and will locate that this looks like the connection I couldn't get through from the previous downpipe. I'm just going to quickly locate this. Alrighty, continuing my camera now. That location I've marked as front camera location 1.
Too annoying, is it?
Nah, it's been good.
17, you can't do it.
Easy. Oh boy.
Yep.
Looking good for 17.
Teeth taken out on Thursday, I think.
Soft food diet, got it.
Yeah. Oh, they also say just a little dog thing as well. They get to the point where...
Alright, we're holding some water here. This section. I might just quickly locate this the next time we find a junction or a bend. As I've actually gone quite a while back, and I expect to be finding a bend soon, or a join. Right, there's a bend up ahead. Alright, this looks like a 90 elbow. Just going to quickly go locate this.
Yep.
Alright, I'm going to continue my investigation. I've marked this location as location 2. So that there's at the back by the seating, near where there's currently some, not yard gullies, there's currently some just yard grates. Keep going, see if I can get around here. I expect to find a 90 T-junction, if it is to be consistent with the T's I've already been seeing along here, poking up where previously a yard gully was, where now there's just some slot drains. I think we're about to see it. That looks like it. Square junction, straight up. That there's Aggie pipe, so it's done poorly just by default. I'm going to locate this too. Alrighty, so this square junction with the Aggie pipe picks up the down pipe at the back. I'm going to keep going. I expect to see either a cut-in section or another square junction coming up in just a metre or two. Holding quite a bit of water here. Going to start impairing my vision. Alrighty, looks like this is what we expect here. Here's our next square junction. Going to do a location of this, see what we've got. There's a spider there, but this is the square junction I expect that the actual slot drains are run into. Alrighty, that was exactly where I expected it to be. That's marked as location 4 now. Going to continue on. Going to see if we can find a section we can locate that's intact and doing its job right, so we can potentially put a pit in there for the backyard. Alrighty, here's part of our problem. We got mud. So, drain's about half full. I'm not going to be able to go any further. This is about as far as I can go. That section of drain is holding waste. That's presumably silt from the slop drain that's just got in there, and since there's poor fall, it's not taking it away, so that is definitely impacting the validity of this drain. Holding mud like that is limiting its maximum flow, and also causing pockets of water to hold, which causes more mud to build up, and so it's a cyclical problem.
Yep.
That terminates as far as I can go in this direction. I'm going to pull the camera back out and go the other direction now. Okay, I'm back at the entry point, the third entry point, the front drain at the left-hand side of the property, just past the gate. I'm going to be going down the other way, so running towards the front of the property now. The question here is to see if this leg of the stormwater just terminates, or if it elbows out and runs left towards the where the other leg terminates. So there you go. Looks like it's running the right way now, so let's just keep going. If I can keep going down this section. Alrighty, we're moving. That's not good, I'm looking at my own camera. Alrighty. Now we're moving. Camera had inverted itself. So here we have a junction pointing straight up. Just going to quickly camera us to see where this is coming from. I suspect it's a downpipe, just want to verify that. Alright, that is the nearby front left downpipe as expected, so no surprises there. It's running with a square junction like all the other ones have been, which is the incorrect fitting. Looks like we're dropping down a bit here. Scaring some spiders. So no elbows yet, we're still going straight. Bit of a squash pipe here, nothing major. No holding water. This here looks like, is it a break? Looks like we might have a mild break here. Some cracks in the pipe at least. Just going to quickly locate this. Alrighty, that crack is now located. That's location 5 on the photos. We're going to continue seeing where this goes. So no elbows, no turns, just going straight down. What have we got here? That looks like another join. We've got a square junction here it seems to drop into. I'm going to try and locate this. I'm not going to be able to get past this. We're going to attempt to locate it.
He does that with the kids.
This concludes our investigation in this drain. So this is as far as I can investigate this down this way. This is where it terminates. This terminates under, it seems, the sewer IO, as I was able to locate it to that point, but that is definitely a sewer IO. So it seems the drain runs under that, where it connects into an unknown run. God knows where this goes, but in order to locate it further, we need to do quite a bit of shovel work, because this is quite deep. But that concludes our investigation for now. We found what we need to find in order to fix the downpipes, so we'll leave this here.